for everyone in chat, I'm trying to do something a bit new here. Not sure what we're gonna name this or anything, but ideally, we're gonna have my lovely co-hosts here, myself, maybe some other people coming in from time to time, and we're just gonna hang out and chat about patch notes every time patch notes come out, and just talk about what we think about them. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the first thing we're talking about? Battle Pass?
Well,
you think the pass is looking good or nah?
Well, that is a great question. I honestly haven't even looked at the pass. So the pass is mainly just the skins, right? Which is like the Mommy Lennox, right?
Bro, the Alonso skin, though. The Alonso skin hits
the Alonso
so
skin is
hard.
Amazing. It makes him look like he actually does more things than press 2 buttons. Damn.
Okay, Yamata, I'm sorry. You can't be in the middle. You're going over here.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, this is honestly... I love these skins. I might be a little biased considering that, I play Alonso and I play Lennox, but I love these skins.
No, they look really good. I think there's also like a Cicella skin on the bottom. Pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay, what do we think of the Cicella skin?
Yeah, it's looking nice.
I like it.
Best
See, I'm not a Cicella fan. You gotta ask J-Tang about this one. This is the guy you talk to.
True. Should have brought him in just for this discussion specifically.
I know this one chick named Aya Owo that plays Cicella. She's looking forward to it.
Is she even playing Cicella this season? Thought she was talking about playing something different this season.
I don't know, but she liked the skin.
Okay, well that's fair. That's fair.
I don't have much insider information. It's just
yeah.
There,
now this is the hard part where again, this is really scuffed, guys. I thought I had more time to plan out how I was gonna dictate these, but like a lot of this is just gibberish, right? We don't care about any of this stuff, right? This is just the token stuff.
Yeah, it's inspiring.
It's the past stuff. This is ranked rewards. Oh my god, you remember?
Whoa.
Wait, did they change stuff? For reopening? Okay, cool.
Don't think so. We've got the MMR being soft.
We're increasing matchmaking range for higher tiers. Ooh.
That's Asia 1 servers though only.
No. Oh. North, South America, and Europe, right? Look like a second point.
Yeah, North. Your armor will be set based on preset ranking.
No. Second point under the.
That's
the matchmaking range.
I am the worst. Okay, what were you saying?
I feel like I'm a Dora the Explorer, man.
Magnus.
But they're increasing the matchmaking range. That probably means like I don't know what it means actually. They're not directly stating like Diamond's gonna be matched with like.
I will tell you exactly what that means. It means you can get games at Diamond 2 now.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Okay, actually, wait. This is a discussion I want to talk with everyone before we continue onwards because I feel like I have the hot take on this. I honestly really want us to have a larger queue expansion so that there's more queue pops. I hated when NA went to like Meteor Plus only for high queue.
Okay, I have a nuanced take on this. I've been saying this take on my stream every fucking time. It's literally like, I don't know. I think like having 1 tier difference from Diamond and below makes sense. And then Diamond and above should just be high elo because we're a small community. Like Diamond 2 and above, but still same thing, like same difference. Where it's like that should be like the high elo, and you shouldn't really like mess with that. Because the moment we mess with that, it's like, oh yeah, Diamond can only pop with Meteor and Plat. It's like, well, now we get no pops at all. Great, cool. And then high Immortal Queue has quote unquote quality games, but people still bitch at each other anyway. So it's like, what's the point?
I have a less nuanced take.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to play the game.
Yes!
Yes!
Thank God!
I just have the high elo players come into my Discord and ask me if I'm ranking, and they're like, "Oh, is Plat like popping right now?" They'll just go in with their Smurfs and come snipe me, so it feels really bad.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's a problem though. That's what I mean. It's like I 100% understand the argument of like game integrity of like having closer matchmaking for better quality games, but we don't have the community to sustain that, and we just need to be able to play. People want to play the game. If you can't play the game, you're not. No one's gonna stay.
I heard somebody in It's Levi video, like that fucking video. Like I heard somebody go like, "Oh yeah, 40-minute queue for a game would be great if match quality was fine." I'm like, motherfucker, I would be playing a completely different game if I had to wait 40 minutes. I'm not doing anything else with my time. What the?
Well, I think that was their second comment, wasn't it? That they'd be playing a different game while they wait.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so fucked. Just make it 5 to 10 minutes, man.
Grubbz, you were in that video, were you? Right? That's what you said, right?
I think that was what I think Kira said that.
Yeah, it's Kira. 100%.
And I honestly like my take on it because I just hit diamond this season. I feel like a fraud diamond, but like I just hit diamond, so like I play mostly like the plat levels. And to be honest, I'm not offended whenever I play with like really high elo players. In fact, I really look forward to it because number one, I don't mind getting gapped, and number two, like it's such a good like learning opportunity. It doesn't bother me. Like I know that some people don't feel that way, and that it's kind of my own hot take on it. But I wish that I got to play against them more. Like I don't know, doesn't bother me at all.
No, exactly. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I do think it's better than when we had it where like immortals could get like golds and stuff. I think that was a little too
that was-
Oh god.
Yeah, I think it was like Myth could get gold or something. Diamond could get. Oh, God.
Yeah,
No, it was like Myth could get plat, and then Diamond could get gold. Yeah, that was terrible. Like two tier wide divisions is too much.
yeah.
It's too much.
That was a little extreme.
That was funky. I
But-
do not like that one.
Yeah, Iron 4 and Ranked 1 in the same lobby. Exactly.
Yeah, I was fine with what they were doing up until they decided to do like the Diamond Meteor and then Mithril Plus thing. From that point, I was like, yeah, I'm not on board with this.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, although I now I have an envision in my head of like peak cinema. Superior gets into a game and he's got a brand new level 30 account on his team ready to go.
What's up?
Oh, it's like Norms.
God.
I got enhanced. I remember like way back when the MMR system was screwed. It's like I just called it enhanced norms because it was.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I get a larger, like a wider gap, but it's still norms. Hell
I'm
yeah.
honestly surprised that they don't just nix norms and just make it all ranked. Like
Oh,
I feel
God.
like that would be such a Chad move.
The
from
world would be
Imran.
dead. The world would be dead.
They-
Everyone would
They
cope.
do that in a different game, right? It's like it's that new game, Supervive.
Super
where
Vive?
You can play ranked, and it'll tell you if you kill a ranked team, but it's mixed in
What?
norm skews as well.
Wait,
It's
really? Is
weird.
that how
That
that
sounds-
works?
Oh shitty. Oh my god.
That game is not gonna last. It's not gonna last, bro.
It's already got worse numbers than ER, by the way.
Let's
Just
go.
checked today.
Oh wow.
Tickle's insane. Fan.
Okay, well, actually, that brings me to another discussion to talk about Eternal Return specifically. So I played Supervive, and I'm one of the few people I feel like that has the take that I don't like Supervive. I did not like the game, and it really made me appreciate how good Eternal Return is at fixing a lot of the battle royale systems that are transferred over to MOBA-esque game style.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I
also-
don't really hate Supervive, but it was so weird to me. I don't really want to do it again. Like back in like closed beta, I was like, man, this game is really fun for like a day, but there is no shot I'm learning anything in this game. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. There is nothing clear about this game at all other than micro. I do not know what the hell I'm doing.
Well, that's most games. I just didn't vibe with the game when I tried.
See,
how
I
to
can
play
see
it.
why people like it, but I just don't vibe it, man. I just don't.
I played closed beta, and the one time I got to play, I had a dev in our lobby with us who was backseat gaming me the entire fucking time. And I was like, I don't want to fucking play this ever again. And then I finally did because Steeler Girl asked me to play recently with Levy. And I like understand the appeal of the game because I understand like it kind of has the ER thing where there's like a lot of depth and complexity beneath the surface of the game. I also just don't give a shit enough to learn it. So
Yeah. For me, it's my experience. I remember this very fondly. Me and Walmart were playing. We dropped in, like we decided where we were going to drop, and then someone decided to drop on top of us. And then we fought level 2 and wiped and went right back to queue. And I was like, yeah, I don't like this game. Like, this is-
yeah,
To return is better, baby.
like we did that 3 games
least
in a
you're right.
row, and I thought that Steeler and Levy were gonna fucking flame me because I was like, bro, we just wiped again. They're like, yeah, this is normal. I was like, I don't like that. That's normal. Like that feels bad. Doesn't that feel bad to you?
right? Like, at least with Eternal Return, you know, yeah, sure, you can get those moments where all 3 of you wipe really early and it's really shitty. But most times you do get a good, like, 10 minutes of your gameplay before you get wiped out. Most times. All right. Yeah, I mean, so Abigail mode, I think that's been one of the most, like, highly intense for, like, platinum and higher players. That's a pretty sick emote. I think that's going to be spammed.
Wait, we just glossed over the Daddy Magnus skin?
Daddy Magnus. Yeah, I kind of did. I did gloss over him. Look at
I
that.
believe you would just go through that, just like that. He's a Chad.
He is a
10-10.
Chad.
There's not much to say. He is a Chad.
I don't play Magnus. I was like, oh yeah, it's Magnus. Who plays Magnus?
He plays Magnus.
I will fucking
He's the
play
only
Magnus.
person in America that plays Magnus besides maybe Mel.
Do you think we're gonna get a
Maybe?
bunch of Magnuses in lobbies because of this?
Oh, and the Geb video. Geb made a Magnus's week video. Magnus stonks are up right
Magnus stonks are up by
Oh,
2%.
oh my
2%.
God.
There's going to be a 2% increase in Magnus's.
Invest in your Magnuses today,
Mhm.
people.
Invest in your Magnuses. Sell your Magnuses high before they get low. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's facts. And then
Mhm.
yeah, we've got the scare animated emote.
That's a good emote. That's just a really good emote.
It is. It's such
Magnus
a
in the brush.
meme.
Let's go, baby.
And then the immortal exclusive stuff. Honestly, I really like the gold here.
It's blue and gold. It's
I have loud words about the eternity border. They need to stop picking the color blue for these. I feel like this is the fourth blue one we have.
purple, gray, black,
I'm
every color.
surprised that they're not like the pinky red immortal color. Like that's always what I didn't understand. Like when I first started playing, I was like, why are these borders so flashy? I don't understand. And then I realized, oh, they're the immortal borders. But it never like clicked in my head because the colors were so.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Paulo, about the blues. It's like there's so
We
many
have
blues,
like maybe 3.
but the gold is so nice.
I'll always use my 7 border. I'll never change off it. Maybe I'll change to the other 7 when that season
You
comes
see,
out.
Silverpaw's living in the future. He has the 7 border.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 8 borders, so I'm living more in the future.
Damn. Okay. Oh no way. Okay. With the crosshair. So yeah, apparently, I guess from what I'm reading here now is that when you use the VLS, there's just gonna be this little crosshair on your screen that you can tell a team's flying by.
We're complaining that VLS is freaking garbage because you couldn't see the people flying. Oh my god, it's only a notification. There you are. There it is.
It's a good
Right
change.
there. There's
like
the
this change.
crosshair.
Well, then you just
One-
follow it, and then when they get stunned when they land, you just yeet them, right? So now even
I think
moving
VLS
on them is
actually worse
even
now. I think VLS
worse.
is worse now. I
Yeah.
think it's worse. But there's the counterplay.
Oh my
I
God.
absolutely fucking despise the VLS system.
Okay, wait a second. Me and Yamata were yapping about this yesterday, so this is actually a really good discussion to have.
Oh,
So
no.
VLS, the system. So here's my take, and then we can go around and discuss what everyone thinks about this. But so I hate it visually. I think it is the most disgusting thing visually, and it looks so awkward and feels like it takes us away from the grounded world of Eternal Return. But I think game mechanically wise, I think it is a great system for the game to like how it functions and how it sort of makes the map feel smaller and makes your movement more restrictive and makes it so you don't have that random bullshit TP.
Later game Hyperloops hook ass. I'm just gonna be real with you.
I could agree with that. I like the VLS. However, I do hate the control aspect of it. When I go into the
Yeah.
air, controlling it feels so bad. I hate being the one to control it. Somebody else can take me with
No,
it.
my problem with it is like you can't dismount earlier. I'm like, shit. That kind of sucks. And then I have to do like a weird loop-de-loop. It's like, yeah, you loop-de-loop to stop it going, and I'm like, okay.
My
it
first
does
time
control
using
kind of
the VLS, I absolutely team wiped my own team because I didn't realize you couldn't cancel it early. And so I was
Yeah.
trying to cut somebody off and then did a weird loop and landed against another team and just like completely decimated my squad.
Oh, that's exactly what I did. I flew my team directly on top of Wickline team, and then we got a Della full comboed. It was beautiful.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
I think my problem with it is that I wish that you had the option of still being able to use hyperloops maybe in certain areas, because I think completely taking out hyperloops is really silly. But maybe that's just me, but I think that hyperloops have their own strategy. Sorry, my husband's playing a game in the background. I think that hyperloops have their own strategy that is very, very interesting, because it's almost like you have to, because it's not guaranteed, right? And then you have like the entire map you can go to, and then on top of it, like it's how you can rejoin your team. And I know they're trying to stop people from splitting up to a certain extent, but the VLS system makes me feel like I'm grounded, and I don't want Papa Nimble Neuron to tell me I'm grounded. I want to be able to have a little bit more freedom across the map. So
Yeah.
Counter argument: you use you use TP on the later part of the game, you TP over to a zone, and then you die and then you wipe, and that's a good experience. No, it's not.
No, and I agree. The VLS definitely takes that out, and I
Yeah.
even said that in like my patch video. Like, it's a great alternative. It's gonna stop people from randomly teleporting somewhere and getting ganked. Like, it definitely fixes that problem. I just wish that it didn't feel so clunky, and I wish
Yeah.
they didn't take out hyperloops like completely. Like, if I want to yeet myself to death, I should have that option. But instead, I have the option of flying into the air and look, it's stupid. So
Yeah, so it's like I think it's interesting because I think I have the opposite feel about it for the game purpose. So for example, let's say we're a team in Chapel. Everything around us is red except for forest, and it's like that weird zigzag all the way up to like gas stations, the other clear zone. Most times, a lot of teams would use that TP to go right up into like a gas station area, but because of the VLS system, you can't really get to like gas station very easily. And if there's a team in forest, it sort of builds this like friction and contention that wasn't in the game before, which is the factor that I kind of like about it. I like that you can't just like, oh, there's a team that's pushing on us, we could just instantly disappear.
I don't know. Like the one thing too is that with VLS, it's like with Hyperloop, everybody can make the same decision about going to the same zone, and it creates like very odd scenarios where you just end up fucking dying, and it sucks ass. But with VLS, it's more like you have to stay in like a particular corner of the map. If not, you have to go through the bother of going like 2 or 3 VLSs. And it's like, well, that makes macro a little bit more interesting. Just a little. Because then like people are just kind of restricted to the areas next to VLS rather than, oh yeah, you hyperloop over to the most optimal area on the map. 5 people are on Omega. It's like, okay, cool. Well, not really on Omega, but like you get what I mean. It's like people are just like interspersed into the objectives because it's like, oh yeah, we should go over into an objective or like right next to it.
I think it definitely stops people from min-maxing their way across the map in a lot of ways, which I think is a really, really like smart counter to that. I think I worry about like that friction where it's like, okay, I know that Griff's team is over in that zone and I don't want to fight them and I can't get away from them now. Like that feels bad.
Just take a mobile VLS. VLS. So you
Honestly,
Yeah,
I need to
75.
use those more.
you're in red, just take mobile VLS. That's insane.
I actually did that. I did that once. I jumped into red, bought on Lumi, put down a mobile VLS, and then flew to safety out of red. It was sick. It was sick. Location gliding enemies will now be displayed on the ground. Okay, it's just showing like that. That's what it's gonna look like. That's so wild.
It shakes a little bit. It's so buggy.
It makes it
shakes a
worse,
little
I
bit.
will say. It makes it so much worse than that.
I mean,
At least the team on the ground actually has counterplay, so now there's like more. Yeah.
yeah.
So much counterplay. It's so risky to try and fly to the zone. You have no idea what's in there.
Yeah, that might make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah.
I mean,
Because as your advantage team, you just fly in. Nobody knows where the hell you're at.
I
Now
am
it's like,
so expecting to see, like, I'm gonna be on a team with an Alex or something. You're gonna see this zigzag. Alex is gonna pistol skill all friggin' full dash over to that like marker.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, it's
Oh, I
I
was
can
gonna
see it.
say this while Grubbz was talking, but I didn't want to spoil it. They will be leaving hyperloops in the red zone, so if you want to hyperloop somewhere, you're gonna have to still tank timer for it, but you can still use them if it's close
Yeah.
enough around.
I think
so-
that's necessary for like super late game, but maybe that's just me.
I think it'll be nice early game because I've had situations where my team is split when the VLSs show up, and it's like impossible to get next to them because there's no hyperloop, so you just
Yeah.
red and then go to them to group up.
No,
Yeah.
it's like I'm begging my team to be next to me like through early game before Hyperloop turns into VLS. If not, it's just like, oh, well, I guess we're not together, and this is terrible.
You just go to them now.
Yeah, I do actually like
Yeah.
this because I do agree.
Yeah.
Actually, we didn't talk about that. Yeah, I've had that moment. So I'm a notorious split farmer. I'm really bad for like I have very efficient farming routes and I like doing them. And if my team's not doing them, well, they either come to me or I'm gonna just keep doing my efficient farming. And I have had moments where I will TP to a zone that has no one in it that I know there's farm up. And then like it switches to the VLSs, and then I'm like, I can't really get to you guys, and I'm the tank. Yeah, it's So yeah, no, I think that's really good. Yeah, guys, there's no redeems right now.
labs. Oh yeah.
Gamma got buffed. Yeah, Gamma.
I don't know. The labs are like so mad to me. Like they're good, but like I don't know. They're kind of weird.
The labs are the cubes of this season, I feel.
Yeah.
They kind of exist, and it's like, oh yeah, cool. And then, I mean, granted, there's some pretty neat tech you could do where it's just like, oh yeah, you can hold like one of those lab things for later on in the game and go like, yeah, so I'm going to use my lab to TP to somewhere safe.
You're gonna tell me something so hateful? Because it did happen in my Norms game once, where somebody put down a secret lab while we were fighting, and their entire team just left into the secret lab mid-fight. And then we couldn't follow them because it's their secret lab.
It's like, yeah, let's get out of the fight.
Wait, that's actually so based.
Oh, we're losing the fight. The secret lab out.
Fucking big brained. Holy shit.
Oh, I might do that. That's so giga. No way. Especially against a team that can't stop us, and we're just like, yeah, boys, let's get out of here.
They like all ran into a bush, and we were like, we didn't have any recon, so we're like kind of like walking around. And then when we finally walked in, we just saw the secret lab thing there, and nobody in the bush.
It's so evil.
It's pretty good.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Secret labs are so weird. It's like they feel like they don't do anything, but like when I have used them, the fact that I can TP into the map and I know where everyone is in each zone, because like sure it's question marks, but you know that there's probably at least a full team there. Everyone's grouped at this point, so it's like, well, I know where all the free zones are.
Oh, wait, can I ask a question? Because I haven't had a chance to fight Gamma yet. Does anyone know the buff that Gamma gives you? Because I haven't gotten a blue card to save my fucking life.
It gives you 2 resources and something else. I forgot.
Gamma gives you exactly 30 credits and tax skill module, and then a tree, meteorite, or mithril.
Man, that feels bad. Okay.
And
it's pretty good, actually. It gives you a lot of combat XP.
I thought that it was going to be more of like a passive buff that you had for a little bit, and that's what I was kind of expecting. So, I mean, like, items are always good. I'm never going to say that items are bad, and like, especially if you're getting XP and shit like that for it. But like, what if I want some CDR, man? I would love some CDR.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
get it from your item that you get. Come on.
Actually, this is actually a really good comment from chat. This is actually something I really hate about labs. Is so if you get, let's say, an early lab, let's say you get the stupid gold lab or the vision lab that has just all the stupid fucking bats, and you use that one, okay? Which sucks, by the way. You get fucking a couple bats and some cameras. Ooh, so good. And then you find the Gamba lab after, you can't use it.
That has to be a bug.
It has to be.
I think it's intended.
I can imagine that that's intended.
I think it's intended, yeah. Because imagine if you can use multiple labs in game. Like, wouldn't that be crazy?
Well, I was going to say, you can only get one dropped blue keycard, like, for everybody in the game, right? So, like, that becomes, like, a resource? Or can, like, another team get a blue card and kill Gamma, even if, like, you technically own a blue card?
The weird thing about the Gamma thing is, ever since they changed it to be a purple, I've only seen it drop in epic boxes. Like, the Ravens haven't dropped them for me.
Yeah, I don't think the Ravens actually drop it.
There's just one in an epic box at some point in the game that has Gamma in it.
Yeah. But if you've already gone into a secret lab, you cannot go into that secret lab because you're only allowed to go into one secret lab a game.
It's just weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Especially the Gamma one.
Because the Gamma one should be different. I agree with all the others. I agree, like, yeah, you shouldn't be able to go to like the mutant one, the gold credit one, and the bat one. Like that's stupid. But you should be able to go to Gamma if you get the Gamma one.
Yeah, you know, I kind of agree. If you should be able to do blue and you should be able to do green. Like that's it. Like. You shouldn't be able to do multiple greens. That's just broken. You shouldn't be able to.
I think like, homie should be able to invade you when you're fighting Gamma.
Oh, that's true!
Yes.
It's like that Dark Souls.
Go inside other people's secret labs. They exist there, and I'm like, okay, I can get my team to go in there. And it's like, no, denied. Get out.
If you're going on that loop in front of me, my ass should be able to go on that loop. I should be able to get in there and
be able to go into a different dimension. What the fuck, man?
What's the point of the secret lab being on the map if I can't go in there with them and harass them? Come on.
Yeah.
Battle Royale is.
Yeah.
Bro, that would be so intense. Like you get the notification that someone's invaded your world, and it's like, no,
it's pretty freaking cool.
Boss
you go into somebody else's freaking place, and it's like, oh no.
oh no.
Like it punishes people from doing that crap, like in the middle of fighting.
Yeah, just imagine if Paw's team gonna chase them.
Yeah!
Oh, you thought you could hide
from
us?
You got the vision, yeah.
Hey man, if they're gonna take the battle zones from me, I should be able to fuck with them.
Yeah. Gotta invade their world.
Yeah. Oh.
And then
my
if you win, you get to wipe them and you get the zone.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay,
The
that's
pennies.
yeah. That's oh man, that's wild.
That's like in an advanced BZ. Like it's better even because it's like, yeah, they're inviting that. You know?
Oh, that's crazy. Vision items. Okay, wait. So I wanted to talk about this. This isn't from this patch, but this is just like from last patch.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about not having to craft your cameras anymore?
I'm so fucking like I'm so jarred. I'm so jarred. Every time I pick up a gunpowder, I'm like, this is recon, and I'm like, oh no, it's not.
I don't mind because I never picked up gunpowder or telephoto, so it's like a no change for me. I would like walk over to people's courses and see 6 like telescopes, binoculars. That's the word.
So
And be like just dumbfounded because I wouldn't do that. I would have
Yeah, so
my
you
inventory
would
for
just
my
help people.
transitions, my water and my food, and nothing else. There's no room for anything else.
Nah, I take recon drones religiously. It's amazing.
Yeah, last season I got really conditioned on like getting all of my prep. Like I'd grab all binoculars, I'd grab all the gunpowders, I'd constantly have a bunch of camera visions. Like I was like all over it. And like this season feels so weird to me now because I just take it now. But like the thing is, I thought about this myself because like, man, this feels really weird. It feels wrong. But then I was like, wait a second, that just sounds. I think I'm just biased because I'm used to crafting them.
Yeah.
But like it's gotta be better for the game because no one wants to like do that extra little mini game. I just liked it because I was already like accustomed to it.
Dude,
I like the mini game.
I like the mini
love
game
the
to get
minigame.
recon drones. Recon drones are good.
I
Like,
think that they
screw
should have
telephotos,
kept
but recon
the.
drones, man. Come on.
Yeah, the recon drones are so special. Like
Mhm.
you can use them. There's so much multi-purpose. Honestly, the thing that burns my ass is that if I press V and I try to buy a camera, why am I only getting one? I used to get 2. Why you gotta do that?
There you go.
I can agree with that.
We're getting
one, yeah.
chipped out of that crap.
I don't want to click it twice. You've made my gameplay less optimal because of your bad decision. That's not fair.
Also, I get people don't want to do the stupid minigame to get telephotos and recons, but why can't I upgrade my recon drone to an EMP? I am so mad. Like,
I
I'm
can
so
agree
mad. I
with
have
that.
these useless ass green ass fucking recons, and I can't upgrade them to blue at all because that's too complex. No. We're late game. What the fuck? Come on. I can't
think
believe it.
they could keep the minigame by having you have to scrounge for batteries instead to turn all your recon drones into EMPs.
Yeah.
And that's the minigame
At
you
least
play
keep
now.
that, so I don't feel bad when I get to late game. I have like these recon drones in my inventory, and I'm like, well, crap. I guess I have to buy straight up EMPs now for this later part of the zone for the people that are doing double guillotines from their hotbar. Damn.
Yeah.
By the way, I think like traps getting removed except for like in the hotbar is a pretty good change in my opinion. I think traps are confusing.
Yeah.
Traps are useless. Like traps have been useless since like I mean other than final zones and maybe some little gimmicks, it's been useless since like solos. Like solos is the last time that we've had a moment where it's like, yeah, that Johan with 15 C4s.
I will remember you.
I gotta interject because I was playing in the tier 2 tourneys and I did have a team like day 2 drop a guillotine in front of me before the fight started, and it was the most nerve-wracking experience I've ever had because they just drop a guillotine in front of me for the fight.
And they're just staring you down. Like, yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna walk in?
a move right there. Alpha gamer.
That is so based. Yeah. Also, just because like I think this is really funny and everyone can judge me. So because of my keybinds, I use V as my alt button. That's like my R is V. So I actually never had a button for the V pad. And
wild
ever
for that
since
one.
the drastic changes to making VPad actually very, very important, I have yet to rebind the VPad.
Please,
And
come on,
So
rebind
it's
it.
like you have to buy something that's not like in your top right like little guide thing. Do you like press B and type things in?
yeah, well, so I have a system for it. So I press
Oh, no.
I press P and
Oh,
it
no.
opens up my thing, right? And I have cameras, I have chicken, I have all the things that I'd buy
no.
super quick on the fly by pressing P instead of V. But
Actually,
like
that is
Oh,
so
no.
smart. No, that's smart as shit though, because you have like your own little. Shut up, Jester. You have your own little catalog right there. You can buy whatever you need. I'm sorry.
yeah, no, that's what I do. That's what I do. Like, if you ever look at any build that I have posted, it always has a row that has like all of my little thingies that I'll buy in the heat of the moment because I don't have a
That's
V-pad.
so smart. I'm actually gonna start implementing that because I think that's so fucking genius.
I mean, V-Pad's just better now, but yeah.
I just used the V-pad.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have it bound from the beginning of the game because I used
I
V.
can understand it if you don't have it bound to do that, but like, I don't know. As soon as you have it binded, it's like, man, I don't have to look at that ever again. I'm chilling.
Yeah, like I have to get a bind for it because it's just so broken now that you can like full just make things that, you know, would take a whole process step for me on the other screen. But I thought it was really funny to share that.
I'm pretty sure I had to tell Dolinko that, oh yeah, you can only buy fried chicken from the V-pad. And it's like, shit. And I think he had to bind it. It's like, that guy's literally the whole thing of like, yeah, I have to get every single camera. I have to get every single double guillotine. I have to get every single piece of planning. So it's like, yeah, I think V-pad's pretty important.
I will complain about, since I'm looking at this screen right now, the water for the quick slot items. I'm mad about it. Only because it's just water and it's not something better. Because if I'm buying drinks in the middle of combat, I don't want 200 SP over 15 seconds. I want 1,000.
Yeah. Get us the fried chicken of drinks. Get like a Baja Blast.
I'll give you the reason why it's water and not any other drink. You know how you get a mithril and nobody can use the mithril?
Oh my god.
Through your fucking inventory to get water. Now it is a hotkey. There you go. This is the reason why it's water.
Okay, let's talk about like the really big issue. Why does Lumi not sell drinks?
True.
So true. Why doesn't she just give me a
drink?
Happy Meal and like I get food and drinks in one? Come on.
And a toy. You get a toy.
Yeah,
where's the toy at?
It's a gadget.
I'll pay extra. I'll support my local
We're getting the
businesses.
McDonald's DLC, Lumi.
Oh, it's good. Talking about Lumi, she's now making recons and telephones free. That's nice. I feel
Capitalism has hurt Lumi.
Yeah, but you only get one, right?
You only get one.
Yeah.
And the 5 credits
I'm
you get
Grubbz.
two.
I'm a Grubbz. There needs to be 2.
I was honestly, I really hate because I always went recon drones and I only get one, and I'm like, what is this? Like, what am I gonna do with one recon drone, please?
Yo, this area is safe. Oh, well, I don't have one anymore. Okay.
Yeah, I think the last time I was in a final zone, I said, hold on, guys. I have to click my button 6 times to buy 6 contracts.
Oh no, that's so sad. Yeah, I don't. How do we want to do this? I guess because again, we didn't really have much of a discussion on this. How much bogged down conversation do we want to have about numbers? Because I feel like we can like cruise through some of it, and then we could just kind of be like, if whatever we think about it. I don't know if we need to be like, well,
me and Grubbz are both looking at the corpse loot and going like, why? Why did they do this?
You are correct. How did you know?
Why can't they just make it 2? What even I had?
Listen,
drones.
I went from League because I hated the vision system and like how they fucked League's vision system so badly, and came to this one and was like, oh my god, recon drones are god because I can have as many of them as I want and I can use them as I need to. And then they're gonna do this shit. And it's like, stop it! Like things you are doing from League that I'm looking past. Like the My Orn thing, I will accept it. I don't like it, but I will accept it because I get it. Don't fuck with my vision, man. Like I want to be able to see people.
Yeah, I so agree. I also love I love the fact that it's 2 recon drones to it's 1 recon drone, and you have a 50% chance to get that other one.
Yeah, bro.
Like, just give me recon drones, man. Well, there's too much vision, and the game is like gonna be way too fucking safe with it. Well, it's your fault.
Take out the bushes, then. Maybe I won't have to use my recon drone.
They did.
They did.
We don't need them.
The
We
map
don't
is
need bushes
naked.
anymore. We got trucks.
Man, we have Theodore is crying right now because they lost all their bushes, okay? We can't do this to the poor man.
So has to press E to get invisibility, and this fucker gets to go inside a brush to do it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really to talk about Ravens, though, other than the loot corpse, right? That's the...
About Ravens? Anybody else getting jump scared by the Ravens? Just suddenly just...
I see something move into my screen, and I'm like, it's an enemy. I'm like, oh, it's just a fucking Raven.
It's like, oh, that's a Raven.
I just hate walking into
Eventually
a
it turns
zone.
into a player, and it's like, oh shit, wait, sorry guys.
I just hate walking into a zone and being like, oh, I gotta stop everything I'm doing to kill that fucking Raven.
You can hear it. You can hear it cawing, and you're like, that motherfucker, where are you?
Pretty much.
3 seconds, like, oh motherfucker, this Raven, and then we go back to playing like, oh yeah. We
It's
keep
the only way
going.
to get recons as well, so you have to kill it every time.
Yes. See, I'm like, oh, there's my recon bot over there. I gotta go fuck it up.
Yeah. So Weakburger's saying that the respawn time is interesting. I mean, it's only 10 seconds. What does that really do? That changes it from I don't feel like it really like it gives it maybe one extra spawn a game if you're on farm with it. I don't think
If
it changes.
somebody is doing Raven rotations in my game, I'm gonna scream.
That's amazing. Somebody come out with a guide.
I know the guy that'll do it. I know.
Okay,
I know.
look, it is you want to know who has it's so simple. You just go to Nadine Discord, okay? You go to the Nadine Discord, you're like, boys, I need a farm route. And they're on it. They got that shit figured out.
Oh man.
I have a reason to go to Character Hub now.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's just the Nadines. They know everything about farming. That's what's what we were born to do.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Oh, revives are cheaper.
Oh, okay, this
That's a controversial one. Yeah.
This is huge. I think this is so good. I don't know why. Something about how credits have changed in this season. I have felt so fucking homeless. The second I lose someone on my team, we are so poor. We can't survive. We're out in the cold, and like every other team is like the rich monopolies. And I'm like, what's going on?
It's probably because you can't hyperloop to get to the fucking goods farm.
Yeah, probably.
But I am super psyched about this because I have a tendency to yeet myself to death, so I'm glad I'm less of a liability to my team.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to having more kills inside games again because this is a change. Large fan.
More people.
Would like
I
killing
hate-
more people. True.
I hated doing the math for 250, 200, the welcome change.
Oh,
Yes.
oh my god. I can't believe you just said that so You don't know how many times I'm like, okay, I have 113 and they have 128 and that's
Like 9.
no, I know, but like I'm looking at my head, I'm like, is that that should be
Nice.
I like basic
fingers.
math. I like basic math. It goes hard.
It's so
I don't know. I'd say like, but when I was with a team of 3 people, it's like, yeah, it's fine. I didn't care about like the revive cost. But as soon as you have like a solo queue team, it's like, dude, please.
yeah.
Please.
Well,
This is too much.
this is the thing that's interesting about this specifically, the revival cost reduction. So it's the factor is that the season before, I think season 4 was when we turned it up to 250. It was absurdly broken. Like 200 credits was so cheap. We had so much credits in the game that like it was almost impossible to ever fall behind or not have your every team alive at the end game unless you were just like full sending and got yourself wiped by doing something stupid. I'm curious if we'll go back to that now that we've just saved every team 100 credits after 2 teammates die, or if like some of the credit changes will make it now balanced out.
I don't know. I think Grubbz has a point where it's just like there is like a new hyperloop system later on in the game. It's probably going to be more of a bother to try to revive someone. So it's like it kind of does make sense
Mhm.
that it would be lowered at least in the later part of the game. Like in the mid part of the game, like day 3, it's like, well, yeah, that might be a bit too much. But day 4, day 5, it's like, yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
It's
such a
no
big
longer
fan.
the walk of shame to Lumi where you're like, oh shit, I still need another 25.
Yeah, come on, I'm good for it,
Oh,
Lumi. You know I got the money. Please. Don't do this.
Oh my god. Ever since Lumi got out on day 6, she hasn't been the same. I hated her ever since.
Yeah.
She used to be based. It's like, oh damn, I could fight people in finals. And it's like, no.
Bye. Bye, Lumi.
All right.
Bro, do you hear the Lumi glitch where Lumi will go in the ground and you'll still hear Lumi like trying to move? Just
Whoa.
Going to the ground. I've
Sorry.
not seen that one. That would be
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. She does like you get the noise of Lumi like running away, but it's like looped over and over and over again. So you're in the final zone and you're like, shut the fuck up! Like
I don't think I ever had that, but damn. It's a good one.
Yeah, I love those audio bugs. They always happen.
Okay, so search mastery. Does anyone want to explain what search mastery is? Because honestly, this is one of the archaic things that almost never gets talked about, never even explained or seen, and it does actually dictate some stuff.
I have
you
to be the guy to
vision
do this,
range?
aren't I? I'm gonna have to be the guy to do this. Yeah. So yeah, you do get vision range, but like the thing that you do with like search mastery, it's like every type of mastery allows you to get like more levels, like actual levels. Like as you do stuff, you get mastery. Like if you fight people, you get mastery. If you make food, you get mastery. If you, for instance, like pick up branches, you get mastery. So like search mastery getting buffed by 50 means like it's even better to just pick up sticks before going to a tree. You can eternally pick up sticks before. Have you ever had a moment where you're just like, man, I'm doing literally nothing next to this tree and temple? It's like, well, there's stones and sticks there.
Well, okay, wait. Is collecting resources considered stones and sticks, or is that considered like trees and meteors?
It is considered stone and sticks. Like every time I do it, it's like you just get XP for it. Like it shows like on your character icon.
Realistically, how like min max is it for me to like sit there and optimize popping between like picking up sticks and rocks?
It's not. It's not. Honestly,
Okay.
Just,
Think of a
you
change
stick
this
on
way.
the same spot. You stick on the same spot because it spawns that fast.
Gotcha. I just wanted to understand because like I roughly understand mastery in the sense of like it's like a passive thing that like it helps your like stats and shit like that. But like the idea of well you can just pick up sticks. It's like okay, but how many sticks do I need like to be effective?
No, it's literally like you don't want to go out of your way to match.
Okay.
Search mastery. It's just like if you're ever like having like time in between, it's probably like, well, I'm doing nothing, and I'm tempted to rest and just meme around. It's like, you could pick up sticks though.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think
branches.
operating security console is
sticks,
probably going to be the biggest factor. Like you just get 50 extra EXP for using it, and then like when you open, like, if you're opening up the boxes, I guess that's probably going to be a little bit better. But yeah, I don't see this making any like I don't even understand why they added this. Like what was
I don't know either. Honestly, I don't. It's probably because people weren't hitting levels fast enough. By
Maybe?
doing that, I can't quite figure this out.
This is such a weird change. I couldn't tell you why they did this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why either. But now branches are buffed. I'm gonna keep.
Yamata, if I do not see you going and grabbing a bunch of branches waiting for tree or in temple, I'm gonna be so disappointed in you.
Well, the problem is I'm streaming and I'm yapping to my stream at the same time. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Well, when you do all yapping, you pick up branches. Yeah, you pick up branches and you yap to your chat while you're.
Well, maybe I will.
Maybe you just pick up branches and then when you get to the final zone, you just drop a whole bunch of fucking sticks and rocks all over the ground.
Yeah,
mess with their clicks. If anything, I think the search master would have gotten nerfed because they added like they replaced battle zones with boxes, so there'd be more boxes.
No, wait. I know why they changed it, right? Because like I think crafting vision allowed you to get search mastery, right?
That's true.
I think that's why.
That's true.
So vision was actually no, that makes sense. It's even more important to pick up branches and sticks. Look, branches.
I was already fighting my teammates for the console for like the paltry coins that it gives me. Now I have to do it for fucking search mastery.
If you're a Yamata knower, you pick up.
Oh, Lolking has a good comment too. Yeah, but the cameras for the main like search mastery XP.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah. Oh, we literally just got onto that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just like, why? Like, it just feels like so random. Okay. So like, I don't know how much we want to. We'll probably skim over some characters, focus on others, but like, I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about. Yeah, like Nadine having more range on cute. But does this ever bring Bo Nadine back in?
No.
Right. It's still just gonna be crossbow. So I feel like that's not like.
Well, it's good for crossbow Nadine, right?
It's okay. I mean, Q doesn't matter on crossbow to Nadine, though, right?
No, but it's like a point of pressure, though. It's like having like a haze rocket, but like a mini haze rocket.
It's good for checking bushes, but I don't think it matters in the long run.
Like poke is poke. I'm just gonna say poke is poke. If it's longer range poke, it's longer range poke.
I mean, we just look bring out ammo.
You don't look at haze rockets. You go like, well, that's just a haze rocket. It's like, no.
The haze rocket does half my HP, man.
Yeah, but like over time, the Nadine bullseyes do a number, man. Even on crossbow, surely.
Oh yeah, they got Cataclysm on crossbow now. Even though they have scaling, they have Cataclysm.
Was it very long enough? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, 14 meters is pretty long. I think what this is like a pre-setup that if they change the like amp scaling on Bo Nadine, we might start seeing a very oppressive Bo Nadine again.
I saw a Nadine in a game recently, and I hated every second of it. So I don't want to see more Nadine.
I want to see more Nadine. I want to see people.
No, we have. Did you not see ERCS with like every team running a Nadine? Like even G-Ram was off of Rio.
Again. I'm waiting for Griff Nadine instead of Rio. Yeah, true.
Okay. Actually, can we talk about that real quick? This is nothing about patch notes. This is just a really funny thing I noticed that Just, our Nadine goat, switched to Elena for No Flame, and G-Ram, our Rio goat, switched to Nadine on like when Nadine was like the strongest. Like what? I don't know. That's weird.
That's like some LCS shit right there.
Yeah.
Elena's a pretty good character. S tier even.
I will say about the Nagi change, it's not like a buff technically. It's just fixing what they broke because her range used to increase with her passive, and they took that away, but didn't increase her Q range.
Oh, feels bad.
That's what this is. I was reading it.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. See, guys, this is why you should read. I don't read. I'm illiterate.
She's a raccoon. It's okay.
Okay, so for Nikki, these buffs, I'm kind of happy, although I'm a little sad. So like, these are nice. But the thing is that they removed the cleanse off of Nikki W the last patch. So this is just kind of like, yeah, she was really, really weak. So like, we're going to just try and make her a little bit more bulky. I don't know if this makes her viable yet, though.
Wait, so I didn't read like too much the last patch note when it came to like character stuff. So does that mean that if I am fighting her as Tazia, she no longer can just absorb my knockback?
No, she can still do that. So how it would work is, so when Nikki parries, she will also remove all debuffs. So for example, if you had debilitation on her or like wick buff, she just removes those. She removes everything off of her when she did.
Okay.
But she can't do that anymore. Yeah.
I had no idea. I had no idea that was even a
hate
thing.
1v1ing that character, so fuck Nikki. Oh my god.
Yup, I hate Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki is a dying character.
Yeah. I
Well, she needs to stay
mean,
dead.
good direction, but I think she's still pretty weak right now.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, Luke.
Every Luke nerf is appreciated. Get
Yep.
it out. Get it out. Get it out.
Fuck Luke.
Fuck this stupid ass character.
Oh.
Can we talk about the changes that they did to him real fast?
Yeah.
Because
They
I
did
can't
too
believe-
much.
they moved his evolves base kit and then gave him new evolves. Why did they do that to him? What was the reason?
He was getting
for
power
that?
crapped. Song Sung Woo needed the buffs.
I honestly could have tolerated all of it, but I have like such a like burn in my ass for any character that has an execute. I do not think that executes belong in Eternal Return, and it makes me so fucking mad that they were like, yeah, he just gets an execute now. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's I've seen some really funny clips of the new Luke doing some insane things, so I appreciate the nerfs. I think he's still going to be strong. I think he's going to get another nerf probably in the next patch also.
Good. Fuck.
Good.
Yeah, let this guy die.
Oh, also, I just want to go back to Nikki real quick because I didn't think of this, but Minimum put up a really good comment about it, that this old cleanse from the last patch before it got removed would also remove Helix stacks. So that was, yeah, because it cleanses
Oh, that's
all
screwed.
debuffs. So
That's screwed, dude. That is screwed.
So
Nikki
every
was
time
OP,
Nikki
what the hell?
every time Nikki parried, she'd just remove all of the debuffs.
Wow.
That's so gross.
A little bit of like a small brighter note on the Luke changes. Damn, his ultimate feels terrible to click now. I hate clicking. I
haven't
played him
used
for
it.
like 3 games. Clicking that button doesn't feel very good.
Clicking what button?
His ultimate, his new ultimate.
Yeah.
Because
It
it's
looks really
it's shorter than his W range, and it does it on top of you. It's really small, and it just doesn't have any impact. Doesn't have any anticipation. So it just kind of goes off, and it's like doesn't feel like an ultimate.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Again, I think we'll get some more nerfs. This is not enough to stop what he's become.
Revert Luke. Confirmed.
Can they remove the mini game off Martina, please?
Yes!
they keep making
a
it.
while ago that they were supposed to be making it so that by day 3 she would have all of her stacks, but like I heard that a long time ago and then like nothing ever came of it. So like if you didn't get your stacks by day 3, they would automatically give her broadcast. But I have no idea. Like I had a guy on my Discord that was a Martina player that was like, oh, they're definitely going to do that. And I was like, fucking when? I want to play this
True.
character, but like
True.
the fucking minigame
I
sucks.
fucking hate the minigame. Shukai minigame makes sense, Nadine minigame makes sense. Why this minigame sucks ass. I don't like it.
It's such a
terrible.
weird wall to have for that character to give her a minigame, because once you figure out the minigame, you're done day 2, maybe earlier.
And
at
people
that
are done
rate.
night 1.
It's so fast.
I'm gonna riff into NN real hard here. It's like maybe the reason why people don't want to play your character is because the stupid fucking minigame to play the character is the most annoying part about the kit, and you should change it. Like, you
just
ever
think
consider
that
that one?
It's
Jesus.
too many stacks. It's just
It's stupid as shit. Like, why the fuck do I need to stare at people then die to play my character? I just want to play the fucking character. It's like saying on Leanne, it's like, oh yeah, and you need to like get 100% of your bar before playing the game. No.
I think if they want to keep it in, they should just make it 4, so you have to record 2 sets of people and then you're done. Instead of making it 5, which is a weird number, because you have to find a corpse.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
That's
no.
not explained well. Like, I remember I was like super duper into the camera character. So like I played a lot of Neathapon and I was like, oh, Martina looks really cool. And I tried to play her. And as a new player, it was not intuitive at all to understand, like, oh, it says like record alpha. So like I'd go to alpha and I'd like waste my shit trying to record alpha and not understanding like, oh, you have to do it at a different time. Same thing where it's like, oh, just record trees. So I'd go stand in front of tree and like die trying to fucking get a picture of tree. Like, it's not explained well. Like, that's the problem I have with it.
As like the one Martina player before full release, the amount of people who wouldn't understand they have to record 2 subjects, a person and like an objective, it was definitely not explained well because I had so many people asking me, hey, my stacks aren't working.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
that. I
boy.
remember her being released when I was playing, and that was a wild time for her.
Interesting.
Actually, Fire Drayden, I guess is her name, made a really good point in the chat in terms of like making them like kindred stacks. I actually think that's a league thing that could come over to Martina and be really good for her.
Oh, that would be cool.
You have a particular
yeah.
target you need to record.
Oh, that would be awesome. Then you just like actually with hyperlooping gone, that might be like a nightmare.
Yeah.
But like with your homies, just having to go after people, that's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for something like that. That's actually a pretty cool mechanic for it. Yeah, you just kind of like every time you see a team, you just determine who you want to get your mark from, and then go crazy. But like, obviously, like the character would have to be changed a lot because she needs to be able to use her other stuff because she's so much stronger as soon as she's active, right? So it's like you gotta like change it around a bit. But yeah, it seems really cool.
It would be really badass if like you marked people with your ultimate, and then if they died after they've been marked with your ultimate, then you get the stack.
Hmm.
Oh,
I like what we're thinking. I like this cook.
They removed 4 defense from mine.
Imagine holding. Yeah. Oh man, my poor baby girl got freaking nerfed, man. I mean, I don't know. The problem is that like Mai is just so good that like you can't, no matter what you do, she's got the Charlotte problem where she brings so many useful things to the table that unless you like completely gut her to the point that she is not even a valid character number wise, like she'll always be valid and always good. Like,
her kit's just really solid. It's just a good kit. It's what do you do with that? Like,
You have
nothing.
a peeler tank. It's like she fulfills the role perfect. It's like
And her
okay.
EE, that taunt's such a good CC. Every time someone gets hit by, you're getting hit by a follow-up.
too. Like,
yeah, it's good CC, it's good mobility. Like, literally, if a fight's going bad, I have gotten away so many times by just ward hopping away and never being caught because it's so fast. I can pull people out of their dumb plays. Like, I've had people jump in and then just pull them back. Like, I've had a Leon go duck dive in, miss, use his surf, hit people, and then me immediately pull him out, being like, all right, that's enough, boy. You're not, like, we're done.
The character's solid. Like, it's
Mine
solid.
does have the problem of being a really, really good comp character and like an okay solo queue character. So in comp, she's like crazy, so she can't be strong.
Yeah,
allowed.
but I mean, this does nothing. She'll still be incredibly strong. This nerf is nothing. I won't be surprised if Mai gets nerfed again next patch for sure.
Another 4 defense.
Yeah, another 4 defense. What is okay? So
Do you
what is
know what this
happening
Vanya
here?
buff is? So before, when Vanya would hit you with Q, it guarantee hit you with both ends if you got hit by the first part. But post patch, it would go a little further, so you're not guaranteed to be hit by both. So now they're speeding it up, so you're guaranteed to be hit by both again.
Miserable. Excellent.
Amazing! Play versus Vanya!
Yeah, okay, well that's good then, right? Yeah, definitely Vanya buffs. Woo!
Vanya stocks, baby!
Yeah.
You make sure you get your Vanya stocks in, people. She's going to the moon.
You get your 1v3 character right now. It's right here.
Okay, actually, like no joke. I played Vanya today in houses, and I've been trying to find a character to play with like Johan and Charlotte and stuff. It might be Vanya. I might be becoming a Vanya.
She's one of the 1v3ers, yeah.
Yeah, and
She's
like
part of the nation.
is she? I don't have to like play like auto attack spammy. I could be somewhat of a mage while also just being unkillable.
I
Character's just fucking miserable.
yeah.
Don't be a melee. Have you ever considered not being a melee character? That's what I thought. Just get more range.
Okay, but Onder, what am I supposed to play? I play tanks. I play
Well, change
Arda.
your character pick.
I play tanks and Arda, man. I don't have another character to go with Johan.
No. You're complaining when you can play Haze. You're complaining when you can play Haze or Nadine or
Hello?
yeah.
Isn't like Priya
Or Rio.
damage? Why not Priya? Johan Priya?
Well, okay, but like if we had Johan,
don't think
Priya,
you can
and like
Leanne.
I know, but
Yeah.
like let's I don't know, like it's like I just feel like we don't have enough damage if we have.
What are you talking about? You have Priya. Priya does so much damage.
Priya as a solo damage dealer is not enough.
Yeah, I think this comp is cooking. I think you don't
Yeah, I
have
think
faith
we're
in your
cooking here.
teammates.
Oh my gosh, no.
You just need people that are ranged that can focus on you.
Can you believe? Like, so think about it this way. So you have anti-dive with Priya, and then you have anti-dive with Johan ult. Like, what is going to stop you? Like, you're going to stay alive forever, and if they get close on you, you just nuke them. They get CC'd, and you just get free plants. You win. You're the winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's not how it works. It's not how it works.
You need an engage.
I don't know.
That's what
I don't know.
Johan Q is for? Hello?
Yeah,
Johan
It's
E.
It's Johan WQ. If you're getting hit by Johan WQ, you have more. The enemy has more problems than getting hit by that. I'm just saying.
But
Hey, don't call me out like this.
yeah, I don't know. I'm in a crisis because there have been games where I'll get a Charlotte on my team, and then like my teammate will pick Garnet, and I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck am I
man.
supposed to pick, man?
I'm so sorry.
I'm like,
What?
I don't have a character that can like play well with these supports. Like I and it's like a big problem for me. I don't have the pool.
You got a 1v3.
I know, but I don't have a 1v3
You gotta
character.
get on a 1v3 arc. It's very important.
Gotta find them.
I'm trying to find it. I'm working on it. Okay. Anyways, this is
Have
the
you- have you-
1v3 character
Have you tried
Sua.
Tazia?
Tazia, Sua.
Yeah, Tazia. You could do Tazia with that comp.
I
And
did-
then
I did
Charlotte
think about Tazia.
dives with you.
I forgot Tazia was a 1v3er.
I actually have considered Tazia. I haven't played her yet, so I don't know if I'll like her. I have to try her.
I
Have fun.
give it like maybe like 75 plus games minimum.
With how long queues are going? A year. Yeah. 40-minute queues. Optimal game quality, according to Wraith Cure.
Yeah,
Ken. I'm just bad at auto attacking with Kenneth.
Wait a minute.
Auto attack weaving on like melee characters is hard.
I agree.
It's
They need to
hard.
let me have more attack speed. I can't do this on low attack speed.
So wait, Sua's W, that's the CC thing, right?
That's the blind.
This is nothing. That's nothing.
It's the blind and like spell shield, but still, it's still, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this changes anything, right? Because it's
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Off the ability she maxes last. So it doesn't do anything until she's level 16.
Really does anything. unfortunately.
Which doesn't matter because she's CC meaning the start of the fight anyways. So yeah, I don't think this does it. Like
This is it's cosmetic. For
Maybe it
most part,
cancels
really.
one cycle because your W, you gotta wait the 2 seconds, but I don't see that happening. That's
Yeah.
how much CDR reduction she has.
it might make a difference in like a fight where like a team engages, Sua has to back out, use their CC immune, and then like they go back into the fight at like 13 seconds in and like, oh no, I don't have CC immunity, and then they get like killed. But it won't change much. Sylvia with her bike changes.
Yeah.
This seems pretty nice though, right? Like this is 1 second off of E. Now is that Wheelie's
Bike.
just her
Bike
bike
E.
variant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fuel consumption per second. So that means that you can stay in bike longer, right? 16.
One
Yep.
extra tick.
That's pretty good.
I'd say it's pretty
Pretty
good. Yeah.
I mean,
She's a really good follow-up character, and I hear talks from Frankie that he's trying to make it a bruiser so he can actually press the E button aggressively. March in.
There's
I
like 6 Sylvia players in the world, I feel, and they all are happy about this.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, why
Absolutely.
would you get mad at like getting free stuff? You don't get mad. Why are they buffing my character? What are they?
we'll get there, Yamata. We'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get there. It's okay. We're gonna see that.
I'm not talking about Elena here. I'm looking at Sylvia. I'm not looking at Elena. No.
Point
saving that
2%
for
for
later.
Celine. Yippee! 0.2% for Celine.
Woo!
Players are eating.
It might
Okay, well,
actually
no,
matter for that
Jesus.
character specifically
Hold on.
because now her one shot does a little bit more damage, so it might actually matter.
Okay, wait a sec. I am baffled. Why are we giving Celine a 0.2% increase on damage?
To enhance her overall performance.
yeah.
I'm
Because
sorry.
she wasn't performing enough!
I'm
She
sorry.
wasn't performing enough, Athena! She doesn't have enough range!
I'm pretty sure I've watched Celine's one-shot my team.
No.
Why does she need to
No.
be able to do it more? I literally play tank.
Competitive play.
And I walk forward, and then I suddenly lost half my HP because she fucking bombed me. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? I guess I'm just walking back.
Maybe you're not supposed to go inside the bombs, Athena. You ever think about that one?
Past a bush one
trying
day.
to,
Oh
but
my
it's
god.
fine.
I
This is
walked
gonna be a
past a
road.
bush, and then a garnet came out and bat skilled me into the wall. And on the other side of the bush was a fucking Celine. Let me tell you, I blinked and I was gone. It felt bad.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, this is a public service announcement. Everyone,
Mhm.
if you are considering playing a mage, play Celine tomorrow. She is going to be insanely broken. She was already really broken. You do not have to learn how to play this character very hard. I will tell you how to play this character. You press your Q and W keys at the same time with 2 fingers, and then you press your R and you repeat that until they're dead. It's really simple.
Counter argument. I'm just gonna dive you, and you're gonna die. Don't do that.
Smoke screen.
Yeah, I'll smoke screen you, and then
Shit! Every time with this stupid ass character, man. Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
yeah, I might actually play
just-
Celine. This seems
just
so
play-
disgusting.
Just play Celine. Just play Celine.
You don't know true fear until you're smoke screen and you just hear Celine bombs exploding around you and you can't see them.
Dude, every
That's
time
true
I
fear.
dive that character, it's just the fucking E. And I'm just like, okay, cool.
All right.
Level of PTSD, honestly.
I'm so scared. I don't want to face some Celine players. But okay, this passive. What are we thinking, Yamata? How are we feeling about your queen?
She's dead. It's over. No, I'm just kidding.
Holy crap!
I don't know. It's pretty large in nerf. I'm not gonna lie, but like, I mean, like D-skill for the their justification makes sense though. Like D-skill and the double W because you have a puddle on the ground is kind of good. So it makes sense. But it's like she probably goes down to like A+ tier, unfortunately, rather than S. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's like 3 tiers, my guy.
A+ tier, dude. Unlucky.
Unlucky. 1 tier.
Unlucky. Yeah, I'm a little worried for it. I felt like I've been struggling to freeze people with the combo, and now this has got. But I mean, this means she's not going to be able to 1v3 anymore, so that's good.
I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum. I felt like I was being frozen like incredibly fast by Elena after the patch.
Yeah.
She was.
I mean, she
was
has
showing
like
me
so
the
much
best.
QOL this patch where I'm like, toning it back kind of makes sense, but like, man, I kind of wanted to kill people more. I was literally running like whatever. I think it's like it's not Vow, is it? No, it's Oath. It's Oath. Yeah, I was running Oath and Vampiric because I'm like, maybe I don't need to take Quake, and I'm like, yeah, wait, I don't need to take Quake. So yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Kill him.
Just kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him fast.
I mean, honestly,
I
yeah.
do have a question about Elena because I didn't know this.
Hmm?
If she just hits me with any ability, am I just 20% slow? Because that's what the chill slow
I
is.
think so.
Yeah, because it just immediately puts a puddle under you.
Yeah.
That's really messed up.
Yeah, she always was able to do that, and that's one of the things where I was like, yeah, this character's not.
I don't like being.
I
don't
think
like
she
being
used to
slowed.
slow attack speed before back in solos too. It was pretty
Oh
funny.
my god.
Very
William,
good times for me.
that's nothing. He got his chain. He got like that, like moved some of his stuff around from like his passive and stuff last patch. But I honestly don't know anything about William. Has anyone heard anything about William since the last change?
Our
think there's
one
only
William
2
player has
Williams.
not talked to me, so I do not know.
Okay, well, we're gonna just assume that it was weak and they had to give him HP. This is a placebo change. It doesn't do anything, but good on William.
He's very William.
William.
Okay,
Very William.
good take, everyone. I agree.
Yeah, there you go.
Kacha, Kacha got nerfed. Has Kacha been a problem?
I would say kinda. Yeah, I don't know why she's become more of a problem, but she does seem like one.
She's the ADC of the.
She is
of the
the
week,
most
so.
polar ADC where sometimes I see people and I'm like, man, this character is fucking dog shit. And then sometimes I see people and it's like, yeah, this character's pretty fucking broken.
Oh,
It's like the most polarizing thing.
I can say safely in like plat and lower that character's a problem because people don't know what the fuck they're doing. Other
Yeah.
than that, like I mean, I play
I
Tazi,
don't
so I
know.
just auto her and E in, and then I just wall her when she tries to jump away. So
Yeah.
She
I don't know,
rams her
she's-
back
she's
directly to the
odd.
wall and dies.
I think in like the norms environment, she's like rather strong, but like once it gets to ranked, it's like
Oh, okay. The other problem, I guess, from what chat's saying, is that she was played in the Korean
Yeah, in Korean,
tournament.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
did see that. Like you ever seen it?
Do I
Like-
have that screenshot?
I've seen like one